Hi. I'm not dead. It's me. Hello.
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Damn, this is some scary shit.
It's been a while. It's been like 6 months. And I wanted to just say hi and tell you that I'm still here, still alive, still kicking. And I'm gonna do my makeup today. And just show you my everyday makeup. And can't tell you what's new. I'm so excited. Can't wait. I missed you. Oh, that's one thing that's new. I actually got another cat. I'll show you her. So you guys know Inky. Inky's on the bed. But here is Miss Kiwi. Miss Wee. Mwah. So now we have, oh my god, we have 6 cats. I have a lot of cats. But that's besides the point, but I should show you because they're gonna be playing in the background. Also, if it looks like Jesus Christ himself is behind me, I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix that. I've only been making videos for how long? I still don't know how to fix it. That's fine. Anyway, I'll show you my beautiful makeup routine and what I do and how to get the look. Anyway, first things first, I start with sunscreen. I got it at TJ Maxx for $15. I just needed a sunscreen. Also, it kind of smells funny because it has like algae. Anyway, so what's new? So in case you're wondering, today is June 11th. And the last time I uploaded a video was in December. Now, that's not because I just stopped filming. Because I actually filmed multiple videos, but I just never uploaded them. Because either I didn't finish editing them, or I just didn't finish editing them, or I was in the middle of filming them and went, this isn't good. So I was kind of going through a little bit of creator burnout, I guess, because I was just like, I don't feel like anything I'm filming is good. Also, I love filming and I love editing, but I have bad ADHD. So when I'm filming, I could talk for hours. When I'm editing, I want it to be done very quickly. I do it in chunks, but then I don't like, I've always been this way when doing something creative, even like writing essays. Next I'm taking the elf, oh wait, no, I don't want to do that yet. Never mind, ignore that. But I've always been this way, even with writing like essays for school. I have always been like, let me do the most now. I'll do a once over and I don't want to watch it again. Like I don't want to reread the whole thing. I hate doing multiple edits of things. So for me, editing takes forever because I try to make it perfect all in one go. But also sometimes I miss things. So yeah, and so it's really hard when I see a very long video that I have to edit, and I'm like, shoot, I really don't want to do this because it's going to take forever because I'm going to spend an hour on just like not even 30 minutes, like 10 minutes of it, you know what I mean? Maybe even 5. Like, it's me just going back and forth and back and forth. So that's kind of a part of why I haven't been uploading. Another part is I just finished my junior year of college. I'm almost done. If you don't know, I'm in college. I think this one's pretty much empty. I'm gonna throw this away. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I'm using. Oops. I'm using the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Top something. Anyway, but in case you didn't know, I am in college. I have been for a hot second. I just finished my 3rd year. In case you do not know what a junior is, it's my 3rd year. And so I have 1 more year. And I'm kind of burnt out. I'm very burnt out. I'm a computer science major, so as you can tell, that's really fun. So fun, so interesting. Actually, it is. I find it interesting, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Also, I was the vice president of a club at my school, so that took up some time. And I just had like other life stuff. I think, no, when did I move? I used to live at school. Now I live at home because it was just better for me. I realized I was paying money for genuinely no reason. I was like, I don't want to live here. It sucked. So I was like, I'm just gonna move back home. The only problem is my commute is really long. It's like almost an hour to go to my school. So that's also been taking a hit on me. It was just adding to my, that's so much. I didn't need to just pump, that's way too much. But it was adding to my kind of just, not depression, but like my burnout from school, because I was like, I have to do an hour drive there and back every single day. And over the winter, where I live, it's really a lot. Because I live on the East Coast. So it was like 3 p.m. and it was already dark. And I was like, great, I gotta go drive home now. In the dark, which I hate driving in the dark anyways. So, I'm using the e.l.f. primer that everybody uses. I like it. It works. Maybe I should close my windows. Hold on. So that was kind of my last 5 months, was just driving, going to school, so burnt out, trying to pass my classes. I finished one of my classes with a D+. And honestly, I'm just glad. I'm just glad that I did, because I could never do that class again. It was hell. It was so bad. But anyway, so you might be like, wow, Natalie, that's a lot. So what's new? What else is new going forward? Well, I am going to be doing some summer classes, so hopefully I can graduate early. I'm trying to hopefully graduate in like the fall or the winter rather than do another spring semester, because the spring semesters for me are the worst. That's when I feel like I'm going insane, because I'm like, there's no breaks, you know? There's spring break, but there's no like holiday breaks really, because it's wrapped into spring break. So that's really hard for me personally. So I was like, you know what? Also, and I don't know if it's just me or if it's just like because I switched schools in like halfway through my college experience. I feel like I've been in college for 8 years. Like I feel like I've just been going and going and going and going. So for me, at the end of my at the end of this year, it kind of felt like I was ready to wrap things up. My degree was like, no girl. And a part of that was because at my old school, I had different requirements to finish my degree. So at my old school in Boston, I would have probably finished this year, which is really exciting. But as you can see, that did not happen. And that's fine. That's fine. But because I was so used to that side of it and being like, okay, I'm going to finish within 3 years, my brain has been kind of wired to be like, all right, 3 years and then you're done. And I wasn't. So I'm like kind of going crazy a little bit, but it's fine. So hopefully I can at least graduate like a semester early. That's my plan right now, because I would like to be done a little sooner. Because right now I just feel like things are just really repetitive. Also, I got a job. So that's really exciting. I've been working this summer. It's an online job because it's at a startup. So I'm really excited about that. I'm working with some of my friends and it's been fun. That's also just been like time consuming. I'm jumping in here quick to say, never mind, I don't have a job anymore. I quit. So if anybody's hiring, hit me up. All right, that's all. Okay, enjoy. Also, I just used the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I actually had to tan myself because this was a little too dark. Hopefully, I think it matches better now, but I self-tanned and I missed my elbows. I missed both my elbows. It's my first time, so I didn't know how to self-tan. So next I'm using the Ren Beauty. Is this gonna make me a YouTuber? I wanna be a YouTuber. I wanna get PR packages. And then I could give them away to my friends and my mom and my sisters. That's what I wanna do. I wanna get me, we need to make me a YouTuber. Get me in the crowd. Anyway, I don't really, this is way too light for my skin. Even before me tanning myself. This is way too light. So ignore that. A lot of what I've learned as a YouTuber is sometimes my cat's using the litter box. I'm still waiting for my cat to get out of the litter box. What was I even talking about? Oh, getting me as a YouTuber. Okay, I think I should be a YouTuber. And the thing that I learned about being a YouTuber so far is sometimes you just have to adapt. So for me, that means using a concealer that's way too light for me and just hoping it looks okay. Which I think it does. I think I look fine. Do I? I don't know, maybe I don't. Maybe you guys are like, ooh, oh, that's not her shade. And we know. We know. But anyway, actually I forgot. So I have an eyebrow slit because one day I got bored. So I usually use the end of my sponge and I just press it on. Does it make a difference? I don't know. I'd like to think so. But who knows? Oh, I didn't tell you the shade. It doesn't matter. It doesn't match my skin right now, so I'm not gonna do that. But I have a couple videos that I wanna make. I actually, and don't hold me to this because we know what happens when I say, I wanna make this video. It doesn't happen. So, I personally though, I really wanna make a video of me making sushi, or trying to make sushi, because sushi is one of my favorites, maybe my favorite food, because I spend so much money on it, it's actually kind of disgusting. I spend so much money on sushi. I love sushi, it's the best. Now I'm going in with the Rare Beauty. Ow, sorry. Rare Beauty in the shade Joy. That's how I feel when I'm doing these. Joy. I feel like I need to talk like this. But I'm probably doing half of this wrong. I just know for me, this is what works. And it looks mediocre, so yeah. I also don't use contour. I have a contour stick, but I don't really know how to use it. Every time I use it, I feel like I look insane because I have a round face. If you have not noticed, my face is very round. It's pretty much a circle. So I don't know how to contour for my face because a lot of times I see people with like already chiseled faces and they're like, this is how you contour. And I'm like, well, you don't need it. Yeah, of course you know how to contour. It's already like, you got the map already there. I don't. I'm trying to draw lines on a circle. It's gonna look weird. But what else is new? I turned 21. I turned 21 in April. So that was a lot of fun. I hung out with some friends, we did pottery. I made a new friend. The person who was working at the pottery place, I ended up becoming friends with. So if you're watching this, hi Drew. I love you. Anyway, but I had so much fun. And maybe I'll put in some photos, who knows. What did I even make? Oh, I made a shot glass. I have it. Hold on, let me show you. Here's the shot glass that I made for my birthday. Isn't it so cute? I like it. I thought it was adorable. So I made it. But yeah, so that's like the big, crazy new stuff I feel like that's happened. I'm 21 now. I'm old. I'm not that old actually. I gotta stop saying that. I say that because sometimes I forget that I'm only 21. I almost said 20. And I'll be like, oh my God, I literally once got ID'd recently. And I said, oh my God, do you think I'm young? And I handed her my ID. 2 months ago, I turned 21. Like, yeah, you're young. Yeah. I'm not like 47. I don't know why I said that. I just was like, oh, thank you. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I'm in therapy right now because usually my therapy is just rambling. So I apologize if this video is just rambling, but I don't mind. I'm having a good time. Maybe you guys are doing your makeup too. I don't know. Maybe you're cleaning your room. Maybe you're hate watching. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, but thank you for watching. Anyway, now this is my stressful moment. I'm using the I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I pride myself on my eyeliner, but sometimes it does not go well. And especially now that I'm filming, it's probably not gonna go well. I'm a little scared. So I'm either gonna speed this up or cut this part out because I'm not even going to be talking. I'm probably not even going to be breathing because I'm terrified. So here we go. I'm so scared. I do this every day, but I'm terrified because now I'm in front of a camera. Okay, we got one side done. Time to do the other. Usually they are sisters, not twins. So I don't really care enough, unless it's really bad, to fix it. So sometimes if it's not perfect, I just kind of leave it be. And I just pretend that it's perfect. A lot of times it's just me staring at one eye and then the other, and then the other, and then the other. And I think it looks fine. Does that look fine? I think it looks fine. It looks fine. I don't know. I don't really stress about my eyeliner too much because I've been doing it for so long that I'm just kind of like, if it doesn't look good, there's another day, you know? We'll fix it tomorrow. Because, I don't know, I don't stress about it anymore. Also because half the time I'm not going anywhere. Like when I was in school, like high school, I cared more. Even in college, I don't really care because I'm like, nobody's paying attention to me. I don't know you guys as well as I did in like high school, like the people that I went to high school with, because I'm with them for the past 12 years, like almost in every class. Like I see you multiple times a week. These people, I barely know you. So I don't really care. I'm about to put this in my eyeball. So if you are squeamish about that, it's going in my waterline. Here's a little warning. But I'll add some darkness to my waterline because I just feel like it. But right, just at the end. I don't like to do the whole thing. And you might be like, oh my god, Natalie, what is this eyeliner? I don't know, I stole it from my mom. So I could not tell you. Just letting you know. But really any black eyeliner pencil, I don't think that it really makes a difference. So that's pretty much like the face and the eyes done. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of eyeshadow, but usually no. I know maybe some people will be like, oh my god, you have no dimension in your face. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. Yeah, I have no idea. But anyway, going in with my mascara. Actually, before I do mascara, I'm gonna powder my face. So I wait to powder my face until I have my eyes done because, or my eyeliner, because I will powder the shit out of my eyeliner because I don't want that bitch going anywhere. I want her to stay put. I didn't work that hard for it to be moving, you know? Pretty much, I just kind of use a loose powder, go over my whole face, and then I do my eyes separately. I also have dry skin, so sometimes I get nervous to powder my face because I'm like, oh my god, what if it looks bad? But also that's just skin. Everybody's skin looks bad on some days. That's fine. I don't care. One thing that I've learned is like, I don't really care. If you have the mindset of like, I can't see it, so it's not that big of a deal. Like when it comes to your makeup or like, you know, maybe your elbows aren't tanned, they're behind me. Your hair's not good, it's behind me. It's not my problem. Anyway, I'll usually take my finger with my powder on it. You can't even see it. I'm using the what am I using? The NYX Professional Makeup HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. So I'm using that. I'll just take a little bit and I powder it right on top. I also powder it right underneath my eyebrow, my eye, to try to stop any of like the leaking. Does this make sense? I know what I'm talking about, but do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know when sometimes your eyes get really watery and then your eyeliner just gets mushed, or, you know, it gets, like, just goes away. That happens to me a lot, so that's why I'm so used to just powdering my eyeliner down. And praying that it looks good. So once it's all powdered, I feel much safer when it comes to my makeup. I'm so scared that something's gonna smudge after I did it, you know? So I try to powder it down a lot and quickly. So now I'm going to put on some mascara. I have the Ren Beauty. It's just looking at my face, I'm too good. Anyway. Hi. Guys, I'm never gonna be a YouTuber if this stuff doesn't focus. Ugh. Hello. Ren Beauty. There we go, you can see it now. Okay. I use the Ren Beauty lengthening mascara in Midnight Black. If I'm not using that one, oh, this is my, that's not it. I use the Benefit, right? Yeah, Benefit Fan Fest. Come on, you can do it. Yes, okay. Anyway, so I use those two. It depends on my mood, or if I'm at my house, if I'm traveling, you know me, I will take the smaller one because it's easier to pack. And I kind of just throw it on my lashes. Oh, I have a fun video coming at the end of the year. All the way at the end. I did some planning. I actually got Letterboxd. Crazy new app, I know. But I got Letterboxd, so I've been recording every movie that I've watched so far this year, and I'm gonna rank them based on my Letterboxd scores. Just to give you a taste, let me read off some of the movies that I've seen. Who are you? Who are you? What? Okay. I just got a DM that says, "Thanks so much for the follow. How's everything going?" Do I know you? No. I'm just gonna assume that was like an auto-generated one. But also, hey girl, I guess. Anyway, that's really nice if it's not auto-generated, but I just was not expecting that. Oh god. Is that the most, yep, okay. The most recent movie I've watched was Morbius. I watched Morbius with my boyfriend, and oh, it was so bad, it was so bad. Then I have Star Wars. Oh, I also saw, did I not, where is it? Oh my god, I didn't even record it. I saw the Plankton movie on my birthday. And I saw Warfare. There's more in there, but those are like, that's the range, is we have Morbius to Warfare. Anyway, but I'm pretty much done with my makeup. I just have to do my lips, which sometimes I don't want to, because I feel like, I know it looks not finished, you know, but when I do my lips, I get really self-conscious because I've always been like an eye girl. Like, I'll do my eyes, everything's fine. My lips, I just feel like I look weird. And maybe I do. Maybe I just don't know how to do them because I don't know the color to use for my lips. I never know. I actually, this is what I do, is I use this currently. This is not probably the best, but whatever. I currently use this lip pencil, this NYX, what? The NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Lip Liner in the shade Cocoa. And I just line my lips. I look stupid. Anyway, So I try to line them the best I can. I don't keep them like this because they look dumb. But what I do, this is very like, this is kind of like very personal for me to be sharing this to you. This is me being very vulnerable right now. Then I go over and I just kind of rub it in and like fan it out. Alright, so I fan it out. I feel like now my lips don't look as dead. And then I put on a lip gloss. And that's it. I had another lip gloss. I had one of these. It's like the fat oils. And I had a gloss, like a lighter gloss one, and I lost it. It's in one of my pants pockets, I know for a fact, but I just don't know where it went. Okay. So I put on my lip gloss and now I'm done. Oh, this is I should probably tell you what I'm using again. This is the CoverGirl Clean, Fresh, Yummy Gloss. I've had this for a while and it's kind of just like one that I use. It's like my break glass in case of emergency one. So this is the final look. I don't know how else to pose, but it was so great chatting with you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna try to film more, even if my days are kind of slow and boring. I do have some stuff coming up. Actually, my anniversary is coming up with my boyfriend, so that's really exciting. I don't know how much, if anything, I'm gonna film. Probably just getting ready of that. I'm not gonna be like filming, being like, look at us, here's the whole day. Because I actually want to enjoy it a little bit. But I have some fun stuff coming and I'm really excited. Also, I want to film more in general. Maybe even doing some more beauty stuff. I know right now it's Pride Month, also happy Pride Month. I want to do a Pride video. Unfortunately, I probably am not going to be able to go to Pride, like any of the parades this month, and I'm really sad about it. But I definitely want to make a video making something or doing Pride makeup, something like that. So if you guys want to see something specific for Pride, please let me know. And yeah, all right, I'll talk to you guys soon. And I promise I mean it this time. Okay, bye guys.